Hey, what's up? Hello everybody, it's Kiaminii and welcome to my very first savefile video, and honestly the first actual video on my channel. We're here, period. I've been posting my progress with my savefile over on X for quite some time now. It's been a couple months since I started my savefile and people seem to really like it. Period. So we're here. I know so many people have been waiting for this video and it's here. It's here, I promise. But I wanted to give a quick shout out to SimCity Ivan, I believe that's how you pronounce it, for her St. Clair series, because it's tea. She's just like a phenomenal builder, literally banger after banger after banger after banger. She's so tea. But I just wanted to say that I love the format of her videos, so we might go that vibe, because I really want to, you know, build with you guys and show what I'm actually doing in my save file rather than just popping up with a full tour every now once and again, because I actually do a lot on my day-to-day and I don't want to keep you guys waiting until I have the full thing done when there's content to be showing, right? Period. But first things first, we're actually going to go back to the main menu. Here you can see I have the Better World Select mod by Sematically. This mod basically allows you to reorder your worlds, and this is just an order that makes sense to me. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it makes sense in my brain. But this mod lets you reorder your worlds. You can show and hide the world names. He has some custom tooltips that he did, period. I love it. And the animated clouds are also part of this mod. Second thing, this custom map is by Felipe Sims. Any map that I have from now on is either by Felipe Sims or by 20th Century Plum Bob. They're tea. I love it. It's still kind of like Maxis-y, but it's just Maxis mix enough that I love it. And the animated clouds with it are so beautiful. I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I put the girls on to Felipe Sims. I feel like not many people were using it before I started posting with it, and you know, a couple of my posts blew up. You know, not to say nothing, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you know, I put the girls on a little bit. But I love seeing people use them, and I love seeing people start their save files. So hopefully this inspires you to start your own as well, because it's actually a lot of fun. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna stop yapping now, and we're going to go into the first neighborhood. Editing me here before I stop yapping. I lied. Sorry. But quickly, I just wanted to say that this save file slot literally is old. It's not the one that I'm using currently, because as EA is releasing so many fixes, a lot of them aren't retroactive, which means if you've been playing in an older save that you've had before they implemented those saves, those fixes won't be applicable to your older saves. So I've been moving my entire save file over to a new one, but I am going to be touring the old one just because it has all my work that I did with Tool in it still, and I haven't completed that in the new one yet. And because I'm actually recently updated, today is July the 6th, there is that ugly, bothersome roof glitch going on, so bear with me. It's gonna look ugly. I'm gonna try not to crash out about it, but just a quick disclaimer, and back to the video. Okay, so here we are in Crawdad Quarter. The vibe I wanted for this neighborhood is to obviously emulate, I believe it's called Bourbon Street in New Orleans, which this world is obviously based off of, like in every other save file ever. But yeah, I really wanted to bring that party vibe or party street vibe where there's like tons of things to do. It's very active. Like at night, this is where, you know, it gets popping. This is the downtown. This is where you come to have fun. So yeah, I hope I got that across. But we'll start with this first build here, and I'm not going to do every single interior. Let me turn this off. Every single interior, just because they're incomplete. I like to do things when I feel like doing them. And right now I'm really focused on the exteriors for my worlds, and I really only do the interior when I have a sim that I can imagine living somewhere or using the area. So yeah, but this one is actually fully complete. Well, almost complete, as you can see. I don't have tool in my game right now, so ignore that. This first build is Main Street by Mickey Murr. It's 40 by 30 and it's a no CC build. Clearly mine has CC, but if you want the build for yourself, it's no CC, so enjoy if that's your vibe. Also, on another note, ignore that. Thank you, EA. Count your days. Thanks. But this first little building here is a cafe that I remixed. Has some outdoor seating. I have no idea what vibe I was actually going for here. It's cute. I don't know. It's kind of more coastal than I was trying to be, but it's still cute. I don't know. I probably end up changing it, but that's that. And then this one on the right, as you can see, it's a Hooters. How cute is that? Thanks to Simcoos and his little Hooters mini pack, I was able to make this. So it comes with the signs and everything. So I have this as a little sports bar, or I don't know, is Hooters a sports bar? Or I don't know what it is, but you get the vibes. I feel like Sims would come and watch the game, put in some parlays, lose, and then get mad and fight about it in here. But yeah, we have it upstairs. Just some, oops, sorry. Some extra booths up here, and yeah, that's this build. This next little section here with this blue building, it's meant to be a movie theater, but obviously we don't have movie theaters in game that you can like actually go into. So I just made it a little, oops, not all these tables. I recently did a whole bunch of purging of my CC folder, so I'm missing some stuff. Just a cute little nightclub vibe, just to grab a drink, catch a vibe. And then this next purple building, it's a little karaoke bar. How cute. I feel like people have a really good time in here. But yeah, that's it for this first build. Now this build is the Willow Creek Library by Rhea28. If you don't know who that is, you're living under a rock, and I'm pretty sure everybody and their mother has this build in their save, honestly, along with this one as well. But you know, it did what I needed to do, so I'm happy with it. I love these little hanging plants. It really gives that Louisiana vibe, and you're gonna see them everywhere in my save, and I'm unapologetic about it. Super cute inside. I wanted everything in this world to be very colorful, and this is definitely giving me that. Yeah, I'm missing some things in here, but to be honest, I think I'm missing some doors actually. But if I'm missing something in a build that I download, I don't care. Like, I'll just replace it with something that I do have, just because I want to be picky about what I'm putting in my game from now on. And yeah, but I think these fit in so well next to each other. It's giving like colors and then also the brick vibe, and yeah, I love it. Nothing else to be said. Iconic. The third build in this neighborhood is the Crawdad Club by the September Sim. It's 30 by 20 and no CC. So enjoy if that's your vibe. Mine looks very much different as per usual. Ignore the roofing, just please bear with me. Yeah, this is a lounge lot, and it has this nice outdoor patio that I really like. But yeah, this is actually kind of like a speakeasy vibe, and we'll go inside to show. It has this upper floor, or upper balcony, I guess you could say, to chill, mingle, get away from the crowd downstairs. And this is said downstairs. Has a little performance area and some more seating, and the bar is down here. And yeah, it's really cute. It kind of gives speakeasy, like I said, but it's also very colorful, kind of. I feel like maybe some of the older crowd likes to come here a little bit, but it does turn up from time to time, so yeah. This last lot in this neighborhood is the Willow Cafe and Library by A Winged Llama. It's 30 by 20 and no CC. Very much a work in progress. I don't know, I think it might be just the roofing that's irritating me, but we'll get through. I actually completely scrapped the library, and it's a cafe in here. One of the Sims in my save file owns this cafe, so it is fully furnished and everything. And there's an upstairs as well for your Sims to hang out and, you know, gossip with the girls or you know, get their quick caffeine fix. But this side is completely empty because, quite frankly, I don't know what to do with it. It was like a toy store or, I don't know, a daycare or something over here. I'm not going for that. I don't play with child sims really, so I don't know. We'll see. But that's this build. Maybe on a future episode, we can work on it and we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, that is Crowded Quarter. So the next neighborhood that we're gonna get into is Foundry Cove, and this is my favorite neighborhood in Willow Creek that I've done. I love it so bad. Like, I wish I could live here. Like, this is so tea to me. And I think the tool work that I did is so nice. And yeah, I love it here. I think that it really gives lived in. And yeah, I love it. But we're gonna start on the side. The roof thing is bothering me so much, but I'll probably have been already putting pictures or like videos on screen or something to ignore this. But yeah, this is Sunset Corner by Lady Chaos. It's 30 by 20 and it is actually no CC. And yeah, I haven't really touched these much yet because they're so nice. I feel like I didn't really have to, other than the wallpapers, because I wanted them a bit brighter. I think they fit in really nicely. I wanted to go for, how should I say this? I wanted to go for a more historical vibe with this neighborhood. Like, I wanted the Louisiana architecture to come through. I'm not going to be showing the interiors for my residential areas just because I like to build as I have a sim to base the vibe off of. So until, you know, I have a sim that I like and I can see what their aesthetic is, I don't want to build until I have one. So I'm not really going to be showing the interiors of my residential lots, but like I said before, I really like how Ivan has her videos where she, you know, has the build, she has the sim, and she bases that entire video off of that. So I like it. So we might do that, but we'll see. But this little tiny home right here, well, it's not actually a tiny home, but it's One Bayou Bay by Rylan Mchinsky. I know I butchered that. I'm so sorry. It's 20 by 15 and it's no CC. My version is different. Are you catching on? Period. But yeah, I'm gonna be turning it into one home, I feel like. I think the lot is small enough to where one is fine. It might be a tiny home eventually. I feel like I do want to turn it into that, but we'll see. Then we have this all white build way down yonder. This is 1138 Dauphin Street by Willow Girl 1972. And it's a no CC build that I remixed, obviously. I have a sim living here with her aunt and her cousin, and she actually lives on the top floor and she has her own personal tattoo studio in here, which is done. But yeah, she lives with her aunt and cousin who live on the lower floor, and yeah, it's really cute. It really gives that Louisiana vibe, like I keep saying. And I love it. And the fourth build is called New Orleans Shotgun Homes by the Vibrant Virgo on a 20 by 15 lot. Absolutely stunning. I love them. Do they look like the build originally? No, but you know, I'm gonna say I love it anyway because we chewed on this build. Right. I do actually have a sim living here. He is diabolical, honestly. He's put on house arrest. So he can't leave the house, so you kind of see this warning sign like, you're on camera, but like, somebody lives here who you don't want to be around. The last build and my favorite build in this neighborhood, and honestly in the entire Willow Creek world, is this one. It's Avarice Acres by April Machin. It's 40 by 30 and it has 5 cute little townhouses on one lot, and I love it. They are 2 stories each, and each one has some decent space for real. Each one also has like backyard space, which is amazing. I love it. And I imagine like a frat or what do you call it, a sorority lives here, and they get on each of the neighbors' nerves with how many parties they're throwing. But yeah, these interiors are not done whatsoever. I'm really focusing on exteriors and perfecting that, and then creating sims after, and then making the interior that matches their personality. And yeah, so the third neighborhood that I'm going to be touring is Pendulum View. This is another residential area, so you know, interiors aren't really done, which is okay, but let's get into it. The first build here is the Ridgeview Apartments by Rhea28, on a 40 by 30 lot, right? Yes, and this is the CC build. The original build is like all white and beautiful, but I wanted something not more run down, but I just wanted brown apartments. I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted brown apartments, and the build was perfect. It was the perfect size, so I was like, you know what, let me just remix it. Right now I have it as like a hotel, but it will be quickly changed because I only did it for like the cinematic thing that I was doing, scrapped it, so you know, here we are, which is fine. But I think it's really cute. I can imagine like there's a whole bunch of families living here and the kids running out and trying to catch the bus, even though I definitely did say that I don't really play with, you know, kid sims, but it's fine. And then the build across the street is called Garden District by Zach. I'm gonna stop it right there. You're not about to embarrass me on this app. But this is a 30 by 20 lot. And the build looks drastically, diabolically different. It's originally black and white, like this build, but I wanted some brown vibes in here. We have all white builds on this side, and I didn't want that vibe for real. But yeah, I like it. I think it gives that same aesthetic that I've been talking about that is popular in Louisiana. And it also has this courtyard in the back. I need to do some renovating, but I love it. And yeah, and then to the side, I actually have a lot of work with Tool out here. And I'm so sorry, I'm terrible with my camera. I'm gonna do better next time. I promise. But we have a playground, we have a bonfire, we have like buckets for your sims to come and play with, some gardening items, and some bees and insects, and whatever this scarecrow is called, I forget, and gators or crocodiles, I don't know which one. And fun fact for you, in case you didn't know, Louisiana is actually the #1 state with the alligator or crocodile population. So they have the highest population of alligators. I don't remember which one, but let's be for real, they're the same, be honest. But yeah, I didn't know that, so period, now you do too. I don't know why I decided to say that, but there you go, enjoy. But yeah, some swings, little picnic basket, and yeah, it's just a cute little community vibe. Then we have this build, which everybody and their mother has in their game as well. This is the New Orleans Home by Pixel Glam. It's 30 by 20. It is a CC lot, but it comes unfurnished, so even if you have a little bit of CC, or you only want a little bit of CC in your game, you can manage this for real. But gorgeous. I don't have sims that live here yet, so you can see the for sale sign. But yeah, I love it. It has a cute backyard area, pool, and some places to lounge, and yeah. And the last build, which is pissing me off. EA, count your days. I'm so serious. I'll probably have pictures on the screen by now or something of what it actually looks like. But this is the Great Louisiana Mansion by Elodie Naomi. It's 40 by 30 and no CC. Period. How gorgeous is this build? Well, when it's working, right. But yeah, I have a family that lives here. It's a judge and her husband and her 2 daughters. One of the daughters is actually the owner of the cafe that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. The roof is irritating me so bad. Oh my gosh, please. But yeah, that is Pendula View. So the next neighborhood we have is Sage Estates, and here we have a lot by Rhea28. Once again, she is all up and through my save. Are we surprised? No. But this is her build called the Hartwell Courthouse. It's originally on a smaller lot, but I have it on a 50 by 50, and this is where that Judge Sim that I mentioned before works. So yeah, I just added a whole bunch of bullshit, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but we just have a little courtyard vibe, some water features, and a statue. You know, make it enough, for real, for real. But this build is so gorgeous. I'm missing some things, not too much, but like, look at the material. Period. Like, I love it here. I imagine this is my Sim's office, and yeah, you can actually see the next build behind the courthouse, but I'll pop over. So here's a lot behind the courthouse. This is the historic cemetery by Simproved. It's 50 by 50 also, and there's no CC, but I'm missing quite a lot for this build because I don't have or want the life or death pack in my game, so I'm missing a lot. But if you have it, it'll look perfect with it. But yeah, I just feel like, what is a Louisiana save or a Willow Creek save without a haunted lot? Like a haunted house? Like, duh, that's the vibe. Clearly with this save, I'm really going historical and realistic. Louisiana is famous for its haunted tours, its ghost tours, and like, there's also some, you know, Creole, hoodoo, and voodoo history there, so I wanted to get that across. And also, I wanted to have this here because I have some Sims in my game that are kind of like Ghostbusters, I guess you could call them, or I think they're called paranormal investigators in game. And I actually feel like if I played with them, teen Sims would come here on a dare or like a prank, or trying to just cause mayhem. And yeah, at night it is actually pretty scary, so I would hate coming here at night. But yeah, the teens come here, they break in at night and try to, I don't know, maybe see a ghost or see something that they shouldn't have, and you know, something didn't go to plan and something happened, and now the town has to figure out who done it. So just some lore for you, a little bit. But yeah, we also have this cathedral church, or I don't know what you call it. It looks absolutely diabolical because of the glitch, but you'll have seen in the pictures by now that it's tea. I love it. Just a boring inside. Absolutely nobody is getting married here, but you know, it's there. But I feel like my Sims, well, actually I feel like I know because I made it, but they come here and have like seances and stuff. So yeah, not really a lot that is safe to be at, but it's for the vibes, and I love it so much. It fits in so well. It really brings that swamp aesthetic that I wanted, and it's perfect. Okay, so I'm actually gonna include the Magnolia Blossom Park lot in with Sage Estates because it's not a neighborhood by itself, so I'm just gonna include it. But this lot is the Country Music Festival by Moonlight Seeker on the gallery. I believe this is a 50 by 50 as well. I'm gonna need my Southerners in real life to walk with me because I wanted a trail ride in my game. Now, I'm not sure if that's Louisiana culture. I know for a fact that it is Southern culture somewhere. Not too much on me, but yeah, I really wanted like an outdoor nightclub, and it is a nightclub. You're probably wondering what the hell are you talking about, but yeah, like in some parts of the South, you kind of have like these outdoor get-togethers. I don't know what you would call it, like kickbacks kind of coming in. You can obviously park your car here. And then to the right, we have some fun little activities, some horseshoe. You can do some art, and then there's little places to get food from. The hookah for the adults only. And then I imagine that my Sims are gonna pull up with their horse here, like, because that's like a trail ride thing. Like, you'll pull up with the horse, like, period. ST. So we have some deco horses here just for, you know, the vibe. But yeah, we have some stables for them to park the horse at. I don't know, keep the horse at, what do you, yeah, park the horse, period. But yeah, to the left we just have a little bonfire, some pool tables, ping pong tables I meant, some bathrooms, and then we have a little roller rink back here, and some more campfires and some fireworks back here. The main attraction is the dance floor, period. So all the country line dances, and you know them line dances you learn from TikTok. Yeah, your Sim gonna be doing them right here, period. Yeah, we have a little DJ booth up here and some instruments and stuff. So yeah, last but not least, this is the Courtyard Lane neighborhood in Willow Creek. For this neighborhood, I wanted a different vibe. I wanted it to be a rougher side of town and definitely more local. No tourists are here. This is where the locals be at, girl. A little less focused on aesthetic, and a little bit less focused on historical aspects like the other neighborhoods are. But you know, you still get the vibe, and I think it looks so pretty. This first lot is called the Louisiana Townhomes by Imani Sims. Also goes by Pandora 0009 on the gallery, I believe. This is a 30 by 20 lot, and it comes with no CC. Mine is remixed. We know this. Once again, these hanging plants, I'm obsessed. I don't care. If I could put them on every build, I would. It's just two giant townhouses, honestly. So it's gonna be a residential rental in my game, and yeah, has some nice backyard space. The family that I'm gonna have living in this brown one is the extended family of my tattoo artist Sim that lives with her aunt and cousin. Her grandparents and her mother lives here, and they're separated because of some lore, but we'll get into that when we get to that family. And then we have this lot next door. This lot is 2 Swallow Street by Imani Sims as well. It's 30 by 20 and it's no CC. I absolutely love how these houses are built. I like that the stairs are elevated, so the doors on the 2nd floor. The kitchen and stuff are on this floor, and then the bedrooms are downstairs. I love that. How cool is that? Like I said, I'm not doing interiors. Good God. Anyway, I'm not doing interiors because I want my Sims to move in before I do anything, but these two are actually done. You'll see it when you see it, girl. And then this little tiny itty bitty lot is the Newcrest basketball court by EV Sims on the gallery. It's 20 by 15 and no CC. And it's no CC for real this time. I did not touch this build other than moving some stuff around because my Sims were getting stuck. But yeah, just a basketball court. I feel like every single neighborhood has one of these. Nothing special. Period. Across the street is the New Orleans townhouses by Dia Sims. It's 30 by 20 and it's no CC and it's colorful and I love it, so I had to have it. These are 4 townhouses. 4? Yes. 3 of them are 2 stories, and then we have this one that's like a studio apartment, so period. The rest of them have balconies front and back, and all of them have a little backyard space. so your Sims can garden back there or have some lounge areas back there. And then this last build across is called Growth Points by Helga Tisha. It's 40 by 30 and it's no CC. And still no CC. Look at that. There's like a daycare in here. There's a pottery studio in here. There's a gym in here. There is what else is in here? I think there's like a spa in here and a place to eat, or yeah, a little bubble tea store there. So there's a lot in this build. It's packed. This is what was here originally, but I'm going to pop over to my new save now and show you the build that I decided on. So here I am in the new save, evidently, because there's nothing in the street here. But this is the build that I decided on. This is the Willow Creek Stores shell by AC Sims. This build just came out like in the last week or in the last 2 weeks, something like that. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, gagged, immediately had to have it. Because the other build was giving me some issues with loading in and it was pissing me off, so had to go. I don't know, you might not have that issue, but I think it really started after I updated, so you know, EA, your days are numbered. If that didn't happen, I would still have the other one, but this is so perfect. I love it. It's a shell though, so you will have to furnish the inside, which I have no problem with. I'm going to be turning this into a gym, obviously. Oh, I wanted to say that I have it set as a rec center, so you know, your Sims will come here and it's going to be a multifunctional lot, which we love, right? Period. So this one on the corner is going to be a gym. This little tiny store here, it's probably going to be like a little deli or something to grab some food from. This is going to be a music store. This is going to be a little bar. I'm just keeping the same layout that they had with some extra stuff that I want. But yeah, this is going to be a little bar, and then we're going to have a little laundromat here. And then we have a little farmer's market back here. How cute is that? I love it. I love how colorful these things are. I think these are for rent, right? I don't know. But this is actually a CC build. But honestly, if you don't have some of like the store signs and stuff, you don't need it. Like, I promise you, I just downloaded this and didn't download a single thing from the tray file. Or, I mean, from the CC file. But yeah, I think this is mostly Max's stuff anyway, so period, we love to see it. So this was the final lot for my Willow Creek tour. I'm sad it's over. Like, what? I wish I could have like 5 Willow Creeks, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, hopefully you've been inspired by this video, and hopefully, you know, you found some lots or some things that inspired you to have in your game, and maybe even start your own save file. And if you do, I want to see it, so tag me if you do. I love seeing people save files. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you next time. Bye.